Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Saturday afternoon, the Mets got even with the Marlins, beating Miami 7-3. Mets were behind a couple of times in this game, but John Buck had a big day, and the Mets put it away with a 3-run seventh.
Well, they were down, like you said, Gary, and in that big two-run six, John Buck got the two-run double. It was he had 4 RBI for the game and 8 for the season. Now he continues his hot hand.
He's been an RBI machine, big hit after big hit. And, a tremendous situational hitter. It's with that sac fly, to be able to, 2 strikes, kind of fight them off, and, produce like that. That's the sign that, he's got a good plan up there, a good idea, and executing that plan.
I've been around long enough to know that we've got a long season ahead of me. And if I do want to keep it going this way, I need to kind of stay that even keel, keep trying to not do too much, just have quality at bats and the ball's solid. But yeah, obviously it feels good to get off to a start like this after having a year like last year.
I think he has something to prove, not just to himself, but to everybody else, that he's a good offensive player besides being just a so-called defensive guy. And he's shown that thus far, that he's a good offensive player. I think one of the things that makes him real good here is that, so far he's, hit the ball to all fields.
In the 3-run seventh, 2 throwing errors from Miguel Oliva, the catcher, on stolen base attempts that really fueled the Mets' 3-run inning there. David Wright, 3 for 4. Ike Davis came into the game, 1 for 16. He had 2 hits today. Daniel Murphy had a couple hits, a big RBI triple. So all good offensively for the Mets. And one more add there is Cowgill came into the game late, hit his 2nd home run.
Right now in the first 5 games has been a little bit hit or miss. I've centered, 3 or 4 balls. So, I just, that last at bat, just didn't want to do too much. And, I didn't want to carry the really atrocious at bats I'd already had all day to that one. And then you see backs do such a great job, steal that base, pick a spot, and then get to third base. And just wanted to do enough to get him in, and fortunately I was able to get something in the middle of the plate and didn't miss it.
We need to be able to win these close games, these games that obviously are neck and neck heading into the 6th, 7th, 8th inning. We got to be able to kind of step up offensively, get a couple big hits, and win these types of games.
And on the pitching side, John Niese, 2nd start of the year, not as dominant as the first time, got a no decision, but only 1 earned run allowed.
Pitched well. It did exactly what a number 1 should do. Take us deep into the ball game. The hits that he did give up, I don't think he really gave up a hard hit all day. Executed the game plan well, and just barely started to get into his curveball, which is a good sign that we're not having to use everything early.
We have a plan before the game, and all we have to do is execute, and Buck does a great job of calling the games for us. And it's easy when you have a veteran catcher like that. All you have to do is follow him and, like I said, execute pitches.
He's pitching at 90, 91, 89 because he's locating. He's trying to get the ball to move. He's trying to move the ball around the strike zone, and that's pitching. He's not just rearing back and throwing. Using his curveball, his changeup's been very effective. You saw it today. He got cutter in on a bunch of guys, got routine, they got 3 hits on him, but they got ground balls and jam shots. And, again, I think he's really becoming a very good pitcher.
I think really the theme for John today was it was the start that he really started to use his changeup a lot more. And that was a good sign to see. The starting pitching now over the first 32 innings has only given up 5 earned runs. And yesterday the bullpen gave up 6 runs in the last 3 innings, only 1 run today. And that really was the difference with Atchison, Edgin, Lyon, and Parnell finishing up.
So the Mets win at 7-3. They're now 3-2 on the year. Rubber game with the Marlins Sunday afternoon. Lefty Aaron Laffey makes his Mets debut on the mound, and rookie right-hander Jose Fernandez makes his big league debut for the Marlins. 12:30 the coverage for Pepsi Max pregame live on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.